folks, it's Lucy at Ballyhoo Creations, and I promised a live stream today, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a few little short things. We'll see if anybody comes on or not. I was going to answer some questions about threads and stabilizers because I put out the beginner series for threads and stabilizers this past week. So the threads came out I think Friday, and then stabilizers was Tuesday. And I covered a lot of stuff, so if there's any questions, you can come on the live stream and put a question in the chat box, and I'll answer those questions about threads and stabilizers, or really any general question about machine embroidery. I was just going to maybe talk a little bit about just stuff that I'm working on, like when I do vlogging and I talk about recent projects and things. I've been very busy working on some new designs, and they're dolls and things for dolls, because that's mostly what I do, is in the hoop dolls that are stitched on the embroidery machine. So I'll just go to the table and talk a little bit about that. This one here is similar to the other dolls that I have. It is, I call them bitsy dolls because they're made with just little bits of fabric, just little scraps really. And I'm still playing around with the body shape and like what kind of design to put here and things like that. Here's another little bit bigger body shape. Her hair just fell off. So the idea behind this was to do a printed fabric where you actually print it on your computer. So there would be a little tutorial on how to print fabric on your home printer. And I've been using Terrial Magic for that, and it works really good. So these aren't actually printed on the computer's printer. I'm looking around for if I have some fabric that was, and I don't have any within arm's reach, but it's a really neat process. So I'm calling those bitsy dolls. There's the boots for the cloth characters, like this little guy here. You've probably seen him before. He's got a pink boot that is in process right now, but it's not quite right, so I'm still adjusting those. One of my followers on Facebook had requested the boots, so I'm trying to get that done. Here's the way that works. Hopefully that's let me get it a little closer. The embroidery machine actually does all of the top stitching on the boot back here across the toe box. So that's all done on the embroidery machine, and there's actually 3 pieces, and then you just glue this back piece on and the toe box gets glued on, and then you can also glue on a sole if you want to, although it does have a bottom anyway. So those fit the dolls that I sell the designs for. I've got monster stuffies coming up. This is one, his face is kind of in process right now. I'm not really pleased with how he's working out, but he's kind of cute. Just playing around with different faces for these guys. This is a really simple beginner project for different skill levels. And I'm also starting to do sewing patterns for the dolls and stuffies, and doing video tutorials for those and stuff. So just some of the things that I'm working on. And then I do doll swaps from time to time. And I'm in a swap right now where the theme is ocean, and so I came up with this here. Maybe this would be better. She is actually like a squid woman because she's got, tentacles instead of legs. She's got 6 tentacled legs. She even has little suction cups on the bottom, and she's got some suction cups on her arm. I'm not happy with her face yet. Still working on that, but this will be sent to a swap partner. So what we do is different people join the swap, and then there's a theme, and then you just interpret however you want. Like I said, this one was ocean. So and then I'll mail this off to one of the swap partners, and then somebody else will send me their interpretation instead. So I've been doing that for many years. It's a fun thing. And let's see, that's most of what I'm working on. I'm not working on any like flat embroidery designs, appliques and stuff like that. I did a lot of that last month, so I'm not doing any of that this month. I'm really focusing back on the dolls again because that's what I prefer to do. Let me get back over here. And I was going to say, I'm going to make this a short live stream today. It's not going to be long at all because I got the COVID vaccination yesterday. It kicked my butt. I've had fever and chills and aches. I was not expecting that, and it really, wow. So I'm going to make this a really short live stream. If anybody, I'll give a few minutes for people to join, but I didn't really announce it or anything, so I don't expect anybody to be on. Kind of just playing it on the down low, but I wanted to go ahead and get an update out there so that at least I have a video record of what I've been working on. That's kind of why I do these. But yeah, that's all I really have. And we're 5 minutes in. I did, like I said, the beginner series for the threads and the stabilizers. And I have all my stabilizers back there. People ask a lot of questions on those on the last live stream. Another project that I'm working on, this is going to be a fun one, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to this one. I saw that Kimberbell had these slap bands that you put around your stabilizer, and they're labeled, but they're labeled for her brand of stabilizer, and I don't use those. I don't use her brands. And I didn't like the colors of them. I wanted something that matches my studio, so I got to work and did the lettering, and then I sewed this on this sewing machine, but you could do it in the hoop as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that. But what's inside of there is, if you've ever seen this before, there's a method that you use. It's just a tape measure, and when you bend it backwards, it does that cool little thing and turns into a slap bracelet. So I am in the process of making these bands for my roller stabilizer. And once I get that done, I'll probably do a video tutorial and show how that's done. I might leave that for my members only group. It's kind of hard to determine like what I give away for free and what is more exclusive. I'm kind of struggling with that. But yeah, these are really cool. I'm having a good time with those. Let me know what you think. So, let me see. I can't move the windows around. Okay. So I think I'm going to wrap it up pretty early. Like I said, not feeling too well thanks to the vaccine that I got yesterday. So that's what I've been working on. Threads and stabilizers, you can go to those videos and leave questions there, because I do answer comments. Whenever you leave a question or a comment on a video, I try to respond. If it's a question, I'll respond. If it's a comment, I might just do a like or something. So that's all I got. See you later, guys.